Hey, hello, Dragoons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to South Park: The Stick of Truth. In the last video, we managed to get quite a few things done around the town, but there is one last thing we gotta do. Well, I say one last thing before we actually get to move on with the actual story, and that is going back to the U-Store facility and unfriending Al Gore. Now, I'm leaving this fight in because I think that it's a pretty fun fight, all things considered, even though it is an optional one. You don't have to go for it, but it is pretty good for what it is. So he thinks that you are in fact a man-bear pig, so that's why he's fighting you in the first place. So when you start this fight, he will always go for this global warming attack. You have to block it, otherwise you and your partner are gonna be in a deep sleep, and that's gonna last for a few turns unless you use a cure potion. In that case, you can't exactly heal unless you got a certain thing, but it just a lot of variables. So one of the things that I like to do for this fight is to have Jimmy on board. Mainly because he can refill your PP when needed, and he can also put these three soldiers to sleep. Like, after a certain point, Al Gore will bring these three in, and comparatively speaking, they are a lot weaker than Al, but they are nothing to sneeze at. So, and what you do is that you use Jimmy and you use his lullaby to put them to sleep. And basically, what you gotta do is a little DDR thing, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And I believe the only one that didn't work was Al Gore, but that is what it is. So anyway, I do recommend that you just go for Al himself and the blonde Secret Service guy, because he is going. Because of that riposting ability. Because like, if you remember the tutorial, that will block out every single melee attack you have. So, though I don't believe it will work on special moves like this egg one, which I don't exactly know why I did. But anyway. So after I used the power cord, I think I had enough for one thing in particular. Yeah, it was a lullaby again. Now, the main reason that the lullaby is important is because of those gun soldiers. Because not only will they cause bleeding, but they will cause the screwed status. And in this game, screwed means it's permadeath. So, and I also went for that guy so I can get him out of the way. And I don't know why I just didn't go for Al Gore. I think my thought process was that since he is going to since I need to take care of the others anyway, I needed to get rid of them. At least I think that's what my thought process was. I don't rightly know. Anyway, but don't worry about Al Gore sending in more, because I don't think he can. I think these are the only servants that he calls in. But yeah, with one down, it's technically 3 more to go. So I just decided to add a little bit of bleeding to some of them, and use sorry, yes. Unfortunately, I kind of missed the mark. So, oh yeah. They also got stun grenades, and those suck arse. So, yeah, just be careful on that. Anyway, I don't believe that these guys will regenerate. At least I don't think they will, but you know, it's not a bad idea to get rid of them while you can. So, yeah, you know. And wow, that guy took a lot of damage from that one thing. Anyway, so yeah, with that said, I mean, there's not really a whole lot I can oh, there we go. He finally took a huge chunk of damage instead of just going for the freaking regeneration thing. So, you know, is what it is. Now, I should also mention something. In battle, you can switch between partners, but that takes up an entire turn. So say that I switch to Stan on Jimmy's turn. It would just go to my opponent, and I wouldn't be able to use Stan until it was my partner's turn. So, you know. But with the Secret Forces down, Al is really not that difficult. And also, if you lose to him, I do not blame you. I did lose to him a lot before I figured out what I needed. And also probably another reason why the thief class is so really good at this point in the game, or just like breaks the game in half in general, you know? Because I would say that there's no bad class in this game, but thief is the main thing you want to go for, you know? So, with that boss battle out of the way, let's get back to actually getting on with the story. So, for me, what I always go for is that I always go for Kyle, because I really like these skills that Stan and Jimmy have. I just don't think that Butters and Kenny are that great in the game. Like in the sequel game, they get a lot better, believe me. But like for this one, I don't think they did very well. But anyway, so since Kyle is basically on like the same rank as Cartman, he technically can rank us up to the commander class. Now, from here, we're gonna be going through another mandatory dungeon, similar to the Inn of the Giggling Donkey. Yeah. So we're heading to the school now. Basically, what this is gonna do. Well, actually, I should probably explain a couple more things. So, if you're worried if the story is gonna shift to one side or the other in terms of how you progress, no, it is not gonna do that. It does not matter who you pick. You know, I just pick the one that I think is better. And in my case, that is the elves, given Stan and Jimmy's abilities. And it also kind of serves a bit of an antiquated purpose, because it's like, then what's the point of doing this? Also, I did have to speed things up here a little bit, but you get to hear the music in the background for a little bit. And also, oh, look! This looks like what I'm wearing on the thumbnail. Yeah, shit, phone. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, we're good. But anyway, all jokes aside though, this is probably my favorite armor in the game because whenever an enemy does melee damage to you, they'll end up hurting themselves. Now, if you choose the elves, you have to use Jimmy in order to access this place, and that is what's like. Then what was the fucking point? Then what was the point in recruiting the goth kids? I mean, like, to be fair, like, if you do side with the humans, it does make a little bit more sense because you have to use Butters to heal one of them. But, you know, like, point still stands. What was the point in doing this? Oh, yeah. Oh, Chef. Oh, boy, yeah. That character death was... Oh, man, that was so gruesome. Anyway, so... Basically... Oh, alright, wait. Alright. I always use basketball as a weapon, and that's pretty funny. Alright. So, wait. So, like, you know, it is fairly simple puzzle solving. And whenever you clear out a large group of enemies and leave just one left standing, they will shudder. You can melee them, and boom, you're done. But this will also put every other ability you have to the test, with the exception of farts, I want to say. Like, there's only, like, one time, I think, where you actually need to do that. But I could be mistaken, which I am very much prone to be doing. Oh, wait. Actually, this is the second one, so... Yeah, well. Okay, so now we're onto the first fight for this year. For this dungeon, and I don't necessarily like these guys with the shields because they're prone to either they're prone to reflect everything a lot. And for Jimmy specifically, that is very bad because his main attack is just firing with his crossbow. Though thankfully, he does have a hard-hitting special attack, which is the brown note. You know, Ricola. That's basically what it is. Now, yeah, the dude shit his pants. That is something that he can do to you during his boss battle. Though I did not let that happen because... Well, I don't want a mana overload. Like, I build that shit up and, you know. And, the final Al Gore quest, which is basically, you need to beat the quote-unquote real man-bear pig, which is at the park. No, not the park. The church. Now, I'm not sure exactly if I did this out of order, but this is basically like the main way that I do it. But you can also go upstairs and I think drop the lights on him, well, on that one druid enemy. But now I have a bit of a plot progression. So, do you remember what happened on the ship? All that green goo that floated into the town. Well, yeah, apparently it got so far it got into the school and somehow infected the hallway monitors. Like, we never get an explanation on that, but it just gives you another reason to face more of these culturally inappropriate zombies. Jesus Christ, YouTube algorithm. or YouTube censorship, I guess is the word, but whatever. So basic rules apply here, at least for the zombie enemies. Like if you zap away their health and you leave them on the field for long enough, they will come back from the dead. And also that was where there see his health bar. Like normally when he attacks, when I attack them, one of their shields is gone, right? But thanks to my armor, I was able to bypass that and go straight for the, like, if I had to compare it to anything, it's like a hard damage. It's like a hard damage from the game Ultra Kill. So yeah, like that's if I had to compare it to anything, because I mean, like, it's really the only thing that I know. Well, like, it's the most offhand comparison that I can think of. And I also got rid of that one guy up there because, well, you know, I already said it. And Jimmy's rocks, they hurt. Like, they really hurt in this game. I don't know why they hurt. Well, actually, I think I kind of do know why, because, you know, it's a freaking rock. You know, like, that shit hurts. So, anyway, believe that after each of them are done with their attacks, or like that'll work. Now, it is a bit annoying that they can keep healing, but you know, they're not that difficult, especially if they're bleeding and burning at the same time. Again, shit, hold up. Crap. Hang on, guys, hang on. Sorry about that, I am so very sorry. God damn it, why does everyone want my attention right now? God damn it. Ugh. Okay. So, and actually, this particular puzzle, it changes depending on which faction you choose, and, well, with the elves, you know, it's like no problem whatsoever. So yeah, it ain't too bad. But you do need to be somewhat quick because that generator will turn back on after a certain period of time. And you may also be noticing that we're getting bits of an armor called the Necromancer armor. Honestly, I don't really use it all that often, though it is pretty cool. I just think the one I got right now works fine. Oh, and right here is a one-time Jimbo and Ned, a one-time Jimbo and Ned encounter, meaning that if you did not pick up their guide, you cannot do this, and you cannot defeat, you can't beat their side quest, and you cannot get what they offer you. At least, you can't get the main prize. So, I will admit that here I did have a bit of a dunce moment. I was thinking that they couldn't bleed for some reason, because I mean, like, it's bacteria, you know, like, it shouldn't have blood, right? So, you know, like, I was thinking, like, why? Okay, so probably I should just make it burn, which like, you know, is working a fair treat. It's just taking a little bit. So anyway, This also gives me a good I think a good chance to show off Stan's buddy skill, which is lowering an opponent's defense. And I also could have used a summon in order to finish the fight off quickly, because, well, I mean, like, I don't really use summons anyway. And it was around here I said, or was it? Yeah. It was around here. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll just do that. And I'm like, holy crap, he bleeds. Eureka moment right there. At least it was for me, because, like, goddamn, I am freaking stupid at times. And now that he's burning and 5 times bleeding, then I think his health is gonna go down faster than he can heal. But anyway, after this fight, that's gonna be it for me, though. Of that said, if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. The next milestone that we'll be celebrating is 500 subscribers, and if possible, I would like to hit that by June. Come on, guys, I know we can do it. I know we can. So, until next time, Special Goons, remember, reach for the stars.